Alright, Shalom Akim.
Shalom.
Alright, first and foremost, before we begin this lesson, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Alright, as always, the water, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, for giving us the spirit and truth. Alright, double honors goes to our apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and taught us this truth through the spirit, Bakatham. And as always, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh, Bakatham, to this according with Akim. Alright, that's laboring in this work in sincerity and truth. And Shalom Wahabatham La'Wachayim, Shah Yasha'Allah, which is peace and love to the elect of Yasha'Allah, which consists of your so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. Alright, I'm that fellow servant Corner Shah. I got that brother. Alright, from GMS Tampa Bay 12, the camp out here in Tampa, Florida. Alright, in the heart of Babylon, the belly of the beast. Alright, with another lesson. Alright, we praying and hoping that this lesson is edifying to the elect. Alright, first and foremost to ourselves. Alright, so pretty much as you can see, the title is the increase of the church, which pretty much, you know, this is why the tabernacle of David is being raised up in these last days. Alright, to receive, let's lock in. Alright, to receive that blessing, to receive that increase, because the scriptures speak about the blessing that we're going to receive for laboring in this truth. Hebrews the 6th chapter, the 10th verse tell you, the Lord is not unrighteous to forget your work. Your work is what? Ministering in his work, man. Ministering in his truth. In labor of love, which you have showed towards his name. So the Lord is not going to forget everything that you have suffered for to push this truth. So you're going to see the increase. You're going to see faith shall flourish. Are you going to be able to witness the downfall and destruction of your enemies, your adversaries, man? Are you going to be able to witness your eyes is going to be able to witness the salvation of the elect, seeing Yahushai come from the clouds. All right, with the chariots and beaming up his elect. You're going to be able to see that, man. Whoever those souls are that the Lord purposed, all right, to be saved, they're going to see the increase of the church, man. They're going to see that and be and partake in that, man. Okay?
Okay. This is Isaiah chapter 60. Start at the top of verse 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come.
Yep, it says arise and shine, for thy light is come. The light is the knowledge. Go ahead.
And the glory of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, is risen upon thee.
Right, that's why the scripture says, let your light shine, which is his knowledge, out down the corners, teaching his truth. All right, go ahead.
For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth.
Esau, Edom, gross darkness. Go ahead.
And gross darkness the people. But the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
That's right. The glory of the Lord is being seen, starting with Elder Apostle Harlem down. You know, the prophecy states in the book of Isaiah, Jeremiah says, what is it? Thy eyes shall see thy teachers. Oh, Isaiah 30 and 20, Slaki. Isaiah 30 and 20, thy eyes shall see thy teachers. All right, so that prophecy is being fulfilled. And also, to back that up, also Psalms 50, where it says the Lord said he would make them up and set them in order. Okay, so that's the glory of the Lord returning to Israel by setting up men in order. See, setting up men through the Spirit. Go ahead.
Isaiah 60 verse 3. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light.
Right, Gentiles did what? The true heathens, man. The heathen nations, man. Starting with Esau, Edom. All right, they're going to come bending down. All right, okay, giving over their riches, giving over their goods. All right, once Yahweh shall return and set up the elect, starting with King David. All right, and the 12 and 144,000 on down, man, in order. All right, that's the mountain that all the nations are going to flow to, according to Isaiah the 2nd chapter and Micah the 4th chapter. Go ahead.
And kings to the brightness of thy rising.
Right, Psalms 149. Kings, all right, shall come to the brightness of thy rising, man. Okay, because what? This is spiritual first. You know, we got this. We got the light. The light is came into us. Now we're shining. But see, it's all spiritual. It's not physical yet, man. The Lord is getting ready to make it physical, but it's spiritual that the light is shining. In a dark, Psalms 23. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. All right, we are in the valley of the shadow of death. America is nothing but death. It promotes death. It's housed by death, man. You eating death, you breathing in death. All right, the mind state of people are carnal, which to be carnally minded is death. So spiritual men are surrounded by carnality, man. All right, you got something?
Yeah, real quick. This is Proverbs 4 and 18. But the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day.
Woo! And what is that? What is that path? That path is to the kingdom of heaven. And we're shining more into the perfect day because the scriptures tell you the spirit is renewed day by day, man. So the Lord has put the Spirit on us to actually endure these atrocities and these adversities, all right, so that we can come and fulfill this day. All right, the day where Yahweh Shai will actually crown the elect, the day where the Lord Yahweh Shai will grant the man that stood so still for his name salvation. See? Go ahead.
Come. This is Isaiah chapter 60. Read 3 again and go to 4.
Yeah, you go read 3 again.
This is Isaiah chapter 60, verse 3. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light.
Right, so that's the heathen nations coming to the knowledge. Go ahead.
And kings to the brightness of thy rising.
That's your so-called elites. That's the banking families, and all to North Korea. All right, the head of Russia, the head of Moab, so forth and so on. They're going to come into to Yahweh Shai, King David, and 144,000, 12 and 144,000 for this knowledge. Okay, to be taught of this truth. All right, and to abide by the law, statutes, commandments, and if they don't, they shall be surely put to death. Thus said the scriptures. Go ahead.
So I got another precept.
Right.
This is a Revelation 21 and 24. And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it. And the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor into it.
That's right. The kings of the earth will and do bring their glory and honor into it. And what is that? The riches and the abundance of the delicacies of these other nations. The riches that they possess that you people don't know about, man. Whether it be of gold, whether it be of silver, whether it be of certain artifacts, whether it be of certain elements, whatever it is that these nations possess, the heads, the kings, all right, guess what? They're going to bring their glory and their honor to the nation of Israel, the elect. Go ahead. Right. And that's promised. That's a revelation, man. That's in the book of Revelations. That didn't happen yet. All right, go ahead.
Isaiah 16, verse 4. Lift up thy eyes round about and see.
Right. Lift up your eyes. The scriptures say, for them their redemption draweth nigh. Lift up your eyes and see the prophecies coming through. The article you just showed me. All right. Look up and see that this is the time that Yahweh Shai, he said he was going to return when all hell is breaking loose to finish off that fire that's already kindled, man. For you, man. So that you can make it, man. All you got to do is fear and repent and do what it is to be a servant of the Lord, man. Whether it's a prophet or whether it's a help. No. To be in the spirit, be in the body, man. All right. To escape the destruction, man. No. The scriptures say to receive the engrafted word that is able to save your soul. You know? Go ahead.
Continuing. All they gather themselves together, they come to thee.
All them, every nation, man. Esau, Edom, Moab, Ishmael, Ammon, so forth and so on. Gathered unto us. Psalms 2 and 8, if I'm not mistaken. Ask of me and I shall give you the heathen for thine inheritance, man. We're going to inherit the whole universe. Okay, we're coming into the time where the Lord is getting ready to give us everything. Everything, man, because we did what was pleasing in the eyes of the Lord. Go ahead.
Continuing, verse 4. Thy son shall come from far, and thy daughter shall be nursed at thy side. Verse 5. Then thou shalt see and flow together, and thine heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee.
Woo! It said thy heart shall see and be enlarged, man. So as much as glory as you can think about or perceive, all right, guess what? The Lord said your heart is going to be enlarged, man. Okay, you shall be in abundance ministered into, man. You know, that's the glory of being partaken of the 144,000, man. Those that were from the foundations of the earth predestined, okay, predestined to be saved in the latter end of Esau's rulership, man, to inhabit the things that are already preordained for us, man. The Lord already got certain things set up for you in the spirit realm, man. You know, it's already laid out for you, man. Okay, the new life, the new life, which is us inhabiting those celestial bodies, making us extraterrestrial, okay, over the angels, able to be here on the planet Earth and to travel the universe. That's already set up for us, man. The body is waiting on us.
Yeah, and that's why, scriptures say we are dead and we're hid in Yahweh. Our life is hid in Yahweh Shai. Because, that's why it talks about storing your treasure in heaven, because you're waiting for the kingdom to come, your hope. That's why you're in this faith, because you believe in a better, a better tomorrow, so to say. And that's the kingdom of heaven being brought here on earth.
Okay, I got a precept, as you just spoke on, through the Spirit. This is out of the book of Romans. Give me 1 second. This is Romans chapter 8. That was beautiful. Romans chapter 8, verse 22. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together unto now. And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit. Council, we got the first fruits of the Spirit, man. You know, we're tasting the abundance and the delicacies of the truth. You know, we're tasting that milk and that meat of the Spirit. You know, going into this knowledge. You know, going into the understanding, going into the breakdowns, going into the prophecies, man. You know, that's the fruit. All right, that's the milk and that's the meat. All right, of the knowledge of Yahweh Shai that He gave unto certain men, according to St. Matthew 13:11, man. All right, so now the Spirit is earnestly expecting to be housed by a spiritual body, because the Spirit is housed by an earthly tabernacle. You see, but the Lord said what? That this mortal must put on immortality, man. So the Spirit is inside of us is groaning so that righteousness can flourish on the planet Earth. All right, it says, for we know that the whole creation groaneth, and it says every creature. So that means the planets, I'm slacking, not the planets, the trees, all right, grass, animals, every creature, everything is moaning, man. All right. For what? It says, and travaileth in pain together unto now. Why? Because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body, man. You know, that's the point. Everything on the planet Earth is waiting for us to be redeemed. That's why the scriptures tell you, when a righteous beareth ruleth, the kingdom, the people rejoice. All right, but we're not ruling, man. So nobody's happy, man.
Yeah. And going to the first fruits, even Ezra cried about it. He said, "If the world be made for our sakes, why do we not possess inheritance with the world? You know, how long shall this endure? You know, if we are the children of the Most High, which we are by faith. You know, our spirit, the Spirit bears witness with our spirit that we are children of the Most High. You know." How is it so that we're in this condition that we're in? You know, it shouldn't be like this. And that's why, you know, within ourselves, as Scripture say, within ourselves we groan in travail and pain, because it's the anguish of spirit. You know, it's frustrating to be in such a low state when we're princes.
Royalty.
You know, we're royalty. Yeah. You know, but we're counted as the dung, the scum of the earth. Exactly, the filth of the earth. You know. But again, going into the promise the Lord made unto us, that's why we're in Isaiah 60. Mm-hmm. You know, this is promised unto us. You know, and that we're being punished, because that's why the Lord said, of all the families of the earth, only you have I known. Therefore I shall punish you for your iniquities. You know, the Lord's not dealing with other heathen nations, because it's not how it's been set up. The Lord has certain people on the earth, Deuteronomy 7:6, that are special people unto Himself. Yeah. You know, and this is their inheritance. That's why it says a portion of Jacob is not like them. He is the lot of my inheritance, the form of all things. Yeah. All right, going into the first fruits. Yeah. You know, we're the beginning. Yeah. You know, the Lord began with His men. Mm-hmm. You know, we were the last, so to say, nation established, but we always been first in the Lord's eyes. Mm-hmm. And it don't seem that way because we're being chastised, we're being punished. But it's prophecy why, again, brother brought up briefly, there's all type of hell breaking loose, because there's a transition in power. That's right. You know, birth pains, okay, because righteousness is bringing through. Mm-hmm. Okay, like you said, faith shall flourish. Mm-hmm. Okay, this righteousness is that sure seed. Yeah. And that seed has been planted through faith by His men that He's put out in the hours of the Bible, speaking of Apostle on down, to usher in and tell you people about the things that are getting ready to come upon this earth, which is the nation of Israel going into the increase of the church, the tabernacle of David being restored. All right, and the increase being way far beyond, you know, back then. You know, it's going to be without even question, you know, literally inheriting planets. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is Jacob coming into his full blessing. You know, that's why it says Esau is the end of the world. Esau is he's at the end of his blessing, his term. He's least, you know, you can say. You know, because he's leasing the earth. He don't own it. He's leasing it, and it's coming back to his proper owner.
And he in heavy debt
because he defaults here. He can't afford to live here no more. So he's getting ready to be put out.
Bro, that was a beautiful analogy, bro. He has, if the earth was a house, his house is filthy, bro.
Exactly.
You know, and he can't clean it up. You know, he can't clean the earth up, man.
And that's why he can't take care of it. It's like a rental car. What do you do in a rental car? You in that bitch, you leaving trash everywhere. You doing donuts and burnouts. You ain't cleaning the car, shit filthy, because it's not yours. At the end of the day, you know, you're borrowing it. And that's how Esau is. That's why the scripture say he's a vagabond. Meaning he has no home. Lord said he laid his heritage waste. He doesn't belong here on the earth. That's why he treats it like it's not his own. You know? And that's why it shows him he's not supposed to be in rulership.
Yep.
You know? Because you've been given something and you can't take care of it. And first of all, it's not even yours. Even the Lord's going to give us an increase, but it's not ours. It's through his name he's giving us these things, you know. But he can't. Esau can't take care of it because he's the wicked. The Bible speaks of. Okay. Esau, Edom being a so-called white man.
That's right. Con, you got it up.
Con, it's a lot here.
No, it's the spirit. It's the spirit, bro.
It's Isaiah chapter 60, and we'll read verse 5 again.
Okay.
Isaiah 60 verse 5. Then thou shalt see and flow together, and thy heart shall fear and be enlarged. Because the abundance of the sea shall be covered unto thee, the forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee.
Yep, the forces of the Gentiles, man. All the goods.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, all the goods that so-called white man, Esau, Edom, Vatican City, all of our gold, everything that we own, because the whole earth. Matter of fact, get that real quick. Job 27:17.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So Job chapter 27 verse. We'll start at verse 16.
Spirit.
Though he heap up silver as the dust and prepare raiment as the clay, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on, and the innocent shall divide the silver.
Can I read that again?
Go to 16 or 17?
16.
Job 27:16. Though he heap up silver,
though he heap up silver, so though he going through the earth,
grabbing
up resources, right? He going through the earth, putting sanctions on people, getting their resources, gathering all the goods, right? Bringing it back to the mountains, to his underground bunkers. Okay, though he's doing all this, right? Go ahead.
And prepare raiment as the clay.
And prepare raiment, all right, as the clay. So what? Thicken together. Go ahead.
He may prepare it, but the just shall put it on.
This dude is preparing the kingdom of heaven. This dude is gathering the goods of the earth. But the just, why? Get Matthew, hold that, get Matthew 5. Real quick. Matthew 5, because it said the just shall what? Inherit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, get Matthew 5, just to hit the point of who the just are, right?
Okay.
Matthew 5, and I think it's like, start at verse 4, point is 5.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 4. Mm-hmm. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted.
Yep, blessed are they that mourn. We mourning. So you see how the Lord got Esau Edom set up on his high? Okay? But we mourning right now, man. Because the state of the earth is mourning itself. See, the earth is in the same spirit we in, man. Like, God damn, when is Yahushua going to come back? Everything's dying, bro. Everything, bro. Every fucking thing is dying, bro. Everything is polluted. The air, the water, the food, us. Life itself is polluted, man. We need Yahushua. Okay? So it said what? Go ahead.
Blessed. Oh, we can start at 3 slots.
Matthew
chapter 5, verse 3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
Revelations. I know thy poverty, but thou art rich in spirit. You know? The Lord know our poverty, man. He know you can't pay your bills and shit, man. You know what I mean? That's why you have a brother stay with you and do certain things and to split certain shit, man. You know, to make ends meet, man. And you never, like I said earlier through the spirit, you never go a day without eating, man. If you really look at it, bro, we never went a day without eating. We never went a day without eating, bro. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 4. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted.
Right. Blessed are those that mourn, man. You crying, you putting on sackcloth, you mourning for the day of the Lord. Come quickly and destroy this man. Put this man out of power, man. We dying, man. We dying, bro. Our kids dying, man. And Jake want to have kids. I want to have kids, bro. But they going to be born for the slaughter. You know? They're going to have to grow up in an uneducated society. Society that that's blaspheming the Lord, you know? Contrary to life, contrary to the scriptures. And I got to deal with that, man. And if our homebody train him, then I got to put more time in that, which time we don't have, man. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 5. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth.
Yeah, meek, those that make peace. Okay, those that are low in the spirit. not low in the spirit, like it low on this earth. Okay, but hey, spiritually, they on point, man. But they know that it's a greater power out there, man. And that's how about you now shot. They blessed. Go ahead.
Verse 6, blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Keep on reading.
Yeah.
Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the... Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say, so if you show them mercy, mercy is going to be given to you, man. That's why it's good to plant good seeds. Treat brothers how you want to be treated, because the Lord going to treat you the same way. That's why when Yahweh Shah was on the scene, he showed an extent amount of mercy by feeding hundreds, all right, thousands of Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, so-called, with 5 loaves of, I'm sorry, what was it, 5 fishes, and I forgot what it was. I think it's 5 fishes.
I'm not sure.
7 loaves, but that's going to the prophecy of the mercy of the Lord, because that was given, all right, that was given, man. Go ahead. That was mercy. Okay, go ahead.
This is Matthew 5, verse 8. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see the Most High.
Yeah. Hey, man, the elect, they're going to see the Most High. They pure in the heart. They pure in the mind. They just want to make it. They just want to be saved in order to the best of their ability, following everything that the Lord demanded, that Yahweh Shai said over them. They're not looking at them as they just men. All right? This is the increase of the church. That less brother that you thought was less, okay? You know, you niggas out there, man, that despise the prophets, guess what? That same person that you look down on, that's going to be your Lord and your Father in the kingdom, man. You see? That's how the Most High work. You lose on this side and you gain on the other side. Niggas is winning right now. Okay? But in the kingdom, they ain't going to be nobody. You just going to be, oh, that was Tupac. But, okay, we taking off. You know, that nigga, you know, he just an average J. You can't get both sides, you know? Can't get the best of the both worlds, bro. That's a false balance. If you somebody on this side and you somebody in the kingdom. No, bro. The Lord was nobody on this side, bro. He was the definition of nobody. If there was an etymology of nobody, it should say Yahweh Shai. Okay? Died for the sins of the whole world and nation of Israel. Killed by his own people. Despised amongst great men. Bear the iniquities of his own people, man. Nobody. Okay? And we 144,000 nobodies, man, on this side, man. All right? Getting ready to receive that blessing just like Yahweh Shai. Just as he is, we going to be. Go ahead.
Matthew 5 and 9. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of the Most High.
Come, that's it. You go back to Job 27.
Yeah, this is Job. Well, not. Oh yeah, Job. Yeah. Job 27.
He's side 16.
Job 27 verse 16. Though he heap up silver as the dust, and prepare raiment as the clay, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on.
Yeah. So the elect gonna put it on, man. The elect gonna put on the riches of the earth. All right. The elect is gonna inhabit the earth. Go ahead.
And the innocent shall divide the silver.
And the innocent shall divide the silver. Who is the innocent? The scripture saying their mouth will found no guile. That's the elect. Okay? You coming up against the prophets with guns. You want to come up against us and put us in concentration camps like, bro, we ain't doing nothing to you, bro. I'm not coming up to you telling you what I'm going to do. I'm going through the scriptures telling you to bind their kings with nobles and fetters of iron. I'm going in the scriptures telling you, here's the patience and the faith of the saints, man. I'm going in the scriptures telling you your judgment. But you mad at us because you can't touch the Most High. Well, guess what? The Lord said He's gonna raise up men, all right, and put the spirit on them to do according to His anger to you, man. That's in the Bible. All right, so all we doing is holding fast to the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because all is gonna be done, man. And then shall you know that a prophet was among you, man. Okay, go ahead.
It's Isaiah chapter 60,
verse 6.
Verse 6. Yeah. The multitude of camels shall cover thee. The dromedaries of Median and Ephah, all they from Sheba shall come.
Right, so all the heathens going to be giving us their inheritance, man. Everything that they're inherited, they're going to give us that percent. All right, you understand? And then, of course, being a righteous power, okay, being God's on the planet earth, we're going to distribute, all right, a certain amount of goods to them. All right, but the increase is going to come to the elect, man. the increase is going to come to the nation Israel. Go ahead.
They shall bring gold and incense.
Yep. See, they're going to bring these certain items. All right. These certain elements, these certain gifts, these certain artifacts, these certain things that they gathered to us, the kings. All right. On down to the governors, to whoever they are, they're going to bring a certain percent to us. Go ahead.
And they shall shew forth the praises of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai.
And that's the praise of the Lord, going back to Acts the second chapter. Psalms the second chapter. The Lord said He gave us the inheritance of the heathen, man. Go ahead.
Okay. Verse 7, all the flocks of Kedar shall be gathered together unto thee. The rams of Nebaioth shall minister unto thee. They shall come up with the acceptance of on mine altar.
That's right. So the delicacy of the certain animals, guess what? They're going to be given to the nation Israel, man. All right. The chiefness of these other nations is going to be given to the nation Israel, the elect. So the Lord is going back to the first fruits. The Lord going to give us the best of everything, man. Go ahead.
And I will glorify the house of my glory,
which is Israel. Go ahead.
Okay. We can move down to
jump down.
Yeah, it's verse Isaiah 60 verse 10.
Spirit.
And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
Right. And what's the favor of the Lord? Get John 1:1 real quick, bro. Shut up. Because the wrath of the Lord is what we were talking about earlier. We straight Babylonianized, man. You know, our whole life and the way we're supposed to live is contrary to the scriptures, man. That's why the just is living by their faith. Go ahead.
John 1:1. This is John chapter 1 and verse 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with the Most High, and the Word was the Most High. The same was in the beginning with the Most High. All things were made by Him, and without Him was not anything made that was made. In Him was life.
In Him was life. All right, Yahweh Shai, go ahead.
And the life was the light of men.
Yeah, going back into that favorite, the sacrificial lamb, Yahweh Shai, go ahead.
And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended not.
Right, and what? 235 people dwelt in darkness, man. Go ahead.
There was a man sent from the Most High, whose name was John. The same came for a witness, to bear witness of the light, that all men might, through him, might believe.
Yep, so this is going into the favor of the Most High. All right, go ahead.
He was not that light, but was sent to bear witness of that light.
Right, so he was not that light, being what Yahweh Shai, but he was sent to bear witness. The same thing we are. Okay, we're not the light. Okay, but we're light bearers, man. You understand? We are the light bearers, man. Which is where you get the word Illuminati from. Okay, we are light bearers, or Lucifer. Okay, we are the Luciferians, man. Okay, which just mean light bearers, man. But see, you people are so hung up over the doctrine of men that when you hear a word, all right, you think about a demon with a pitchfork, man. Okay, when simply the word Luciferian or Lucifer means light bearers, man. So we're bearing the light, not our light, but the light of the Lord Yahweh Shai, which is the knowledge of the truth. That's why Isaiah 46:10 says, declaring the end from the beginning. The end of what? The end of the truth. The end of what the hell is going on, man. The true understanding from the beginning. So we're giving you the true understanding of the end of Esau that was written about from the beginning. Okay? That's light. That's knowledge of what the hell is going on in the valley of the shadow of darkness, man. You see? That's why the brother brought out Proverbs 4:13. Thou shalt be a lamp unto my feet. You see? That shineth more to that perfect day. Okay, go ahead.
John chapter 1 verse 9. That was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh into the world.
Woo! That's Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
He was in the world, and the world was made by him.
He was in the world. What world? No, he was in the world of Israel. And the world of Israel was made by him. Now, Hebrews does say all world was made by him. But this is chiefly speaking about the world of Israel, a world without end. And they did not receive him, man. They did not receive that light, but they dwelt in darkness. That's why we brought out Isaiah 60. That light has come into thee. And what? It said gross darkness coming to earth till this day. There is nothing new under the sun. We are representatives of Yahweh Shai. So if Yahweh Shai was on the scene, we will be that representative, man. We will be the body of Yahweh Shai. You see? We will be that light that nobody wants to come to, man. Whether you in Orlando, whether you in New York, whether you in Arkansas, whether you in Canada, whether you in Italy, whether you in Germany, we are all the body and the ligaments and the tendons, all right, and the body of Yahweh Shai, man, being put together, man. And guess what? Wherever we are, they despise it and they're rejecting the word of the Lord, man. They're rejecting that light. See, in the world of Israel. Go ahead.
And the world knew him not.
Mm-hmm.
He came unto his own, and his own received him not.
Yep, that's right. 2/3 of our people. Through. Finished. Go ahead.
But as many as received him, to them he gave power to become the sons of the Most High.
Woo! Go ahead, some more in there.
Even to them that believe on his name.
There we go. We in there. And that's the point. That's the point, man. It's a lot, but that's the point, Okay, that's the point of that favor of the Lord. The Lord made us sons of the Most High. The Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, all right, gave us his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, man, as a sacrifice, okay, to make us nigh unto him, okay, through his blood. Okay, we are sons of the Most High, man. We Yasha Allah again, bro. We Yasha Allah again through Yahweh Shai. The chief cornerstone of our faith. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 60, verse 11. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually.
Yep, the kingdom of heaven.
They shall not be shut day nor night.
Right, 24/7, if you will, of coming bringing your goods to the elect, to the man of the Lord, to the house of Israel, to the tabernacle of David. Go ahead.
That men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles.
Forces of the Gentiles, your goods.
And that their kings may be brought. But a nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
Right, because it's going to be spiritual powers, man, granted to the elect. Revelations 2:27. You're not going to be able to refuse. If you refuse that, then you just worthy of death. If you refuse the power that's going to be in front of you. Because it ain't going to be no more Quam, Micah Allah. It's going to be Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's men, who he have ordained from the beginning. Alright? That's going to be the kingdom of heaven. And you're going to know that the man of the Lord is on point, bro. Go ahead.
Move on down. Isaiah 60, verse 15. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many generations.
Yeah, that's right. Peace. Rest. Stay, man. No more sorrow, no more pain, death, crying. Tabs, bats, which is bill and taxes. Taxes and bills, That's a burden that you can't see though. You actually can't see that, but you working. You actually working, sweating to pay taxes and to pay bills. That's a spiritual burden, man. Because the scriptures tell you we are subject to payment. That word subject, damn, I want to get it, but I don't want to make it too long. But pretty much, we are subject to making payments, bro, until we get out of this damn flesh. All right? We got to get out of this, man, bro. We got to, because this nigga come with debt and death. This nigga come with debt and death, bro. Okay? We in debt to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, because you can never pay him off. You in debt to Esau Edom, because when you come out the womb, you $60,000 in debt. You in debt with credit card loans. You in debt with your college. You in debt in death when it comes down to this man. So why not strive for the spiritual things that are promised to you, man? What we're reading about. The increase of the church. Okay? The blessings of the holy conversations that we're distributing out here, man, on the four corners of the earth. The blessings. When you out there, we at church, man. But you got niggas, church. Niggas like to play a lot. Guess what? You ain't gonna be able to play in the times we're coming into, bro. When your life on the line, because you took this for a joke. Go ahead.
We can close out on this.
Yeah, you close out.
It's Isaiah 60:16. Thou shalt also suck of the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings.
Woo! Bro, so everything gonna come back to the elect in 100-fold. Going back to St. Matthew's 29. St. Matthew's 19, man, and 26. When the disciples asked, what shall be given unto us? And Yahweh Shai said, you give up this world, you shall receive 100-fold. That was then. How much more now, man? And he also said in St. John 14, I prepare a place for thee. Okay? So, bro, these niggas, Esau, Elam, Ishmael, Ammon, Moab, they ain't doing nothing but preparing the kingdom for us, bro. That's the increase. Here it is, they're fighting who's gonna be next. Russia think they getting ready to rule next with Satan divided against Satan they can't stand. So Esau out of there. Moab think they're getting ready to rule next. You got North Korea, Kim Jong-un think he getting ready to rule. Okay, you got nations upon nations thinking they're gonna get ready to be ruled, but ultimately they're all given over to the beast, according to Revelation 17. Okay, to the words of the Most High be fulfilled. But they forgot about that rock that overthrew the whole stature, according to Nebuchadnezzar's dream. That was Yahweh Shai, King David, 144,000, 144,000, man, that you see here on the planet Earth. That's the increase. You see? Because we don't need a physical statue, man. We are the statue, man. That's Daniel 7:27. And all nations shall serve and obey them, man. Okay? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. Not of us.
Okay. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Shai, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob.
Right. Psalm 75:7. The Lord setteth up one. The Lord putteth up one and he setteth up one and putteth down another. Yeah. The Lord getting ready to put down Esau and set up Jacob.
Yeah, that's why it says, fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. You know, so the Lord really gonna give us the kingdom of heaven. It's already prepared. You know, that's why it says watch. Yeah, in the second Esdras. You know. Yeah. But hey, man, those ones edifying. And as always, want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honesty, the elders and apostles, great millstone, and peace and blessings of the whole collective Israel. Shalom.